आज ही डाउटनेट ऐप डाउनलोड करें। डाउटनेट पर होगा अब आपके सभी मैथ्स, केमिस्ट्री, फिजिक्स और बायोलॉजी डाउट्स का सफाया। बस अपने क्वेश्चन की फोटो खींचो, उसे क्रॉप करो और तुरंत वीडियो सोल्यूशन पाओ। डाउनलोड नाउ।
Hello students, in this question we have given this limit value which equals to 4 and we need to find the value of e raised to power c. So basically we have given that let's suppose L which is equals to limit x tends to infinity x plus c divided by x minus c whole raised to power x. In the question it says that it is equal to 4. So from here we can write as L is basically equals to limit x tends to infinity. Now we have to first of all take an x common. So we can write as x here 1 plus c by x, and here we can write as x and here 1 minus c by x whole raised to power x, and this equal to 4. Now this x and this x is cancelled out. So now when we put x equal to infinity here, we can get L equals to basically 1 raised to power infinity. When we put infinity here, we can get 1 raised to power infinity, and this is in determinant form. In determinant form. And we know that for 1 raised to power infinity, we can say that limit x tends to a fx raised to power gx. This can be solved by e raised to power limit x tends to a fx minus 1 into gx. This is the formula from which we can solve 1 raised to power infinity form. So from here we can write as basically L equals to e raised to power limit x tends to infinity. Here fx is basically equal to this part is fx, and this part is gx. So from here we can say that x plus c divided by x minus c minus 1, basically this, and multiply g of x. G of x is basically x. So from here we can say that L is basically equals to e raised to power limit x tends to infinity. Here we can write as x plus c minus of x minus c whole divided by x minus c, and here multiply x. So from here we can say that this plus x and this minus x is cancelled out. So we can write as L is basically equals to e raised to power limit x tends to infinity to c x divided by x minus c. Now basically e raised to power 2c is common, so we have to write that e raised to power 2c multiply e raised to power limit x tends to infinity, we can write as x divided by x minus c. So from here we have to divide by x, so we can write as basically L equals to e raised to power 2c multiply e raised to power limit x tends to infinity, we can write as 1 divided by 1 minus c by x. Basically we have divided x in numerator and denominator. Now when we put here x equal to infinity, this part becomes 0. So we can say that this is equals to 1 divided by 1. So basically we can write as L is basically now equal to e raised to power 2c. Basically this whole part equal to 1. Now in the question it says that this equal to 4. Basically limit value equal to 4. So from here we can say that this equal to 4. So we can get e raised to power 2c equal to 4. Now from here, now we have to take log both sides. So we can write as log both sides. So we can write as log of e raised to power 2c base e equals to log of 4 base e. So from here we use the property that log of a raised to power b base c, we can write as b log a base c. So from here we can say that this is equals to 2c multiply log e base e equals to log 4 base e, and basically this equal to 1. So from here we can write as 2c equals to log 4 base e. So from here we can say that so c equal to 1 by 2 log 4 base e. Now we again use this property. So we can write as basically c equals to log of 4 raised to power 1 by 2 base e. Now in the question we need to find the value of basically e raised to power c. So we can write as e raised to power c, basically this equals to e raised to power log of 4 raised to power 1 by 2 base e. So from here we know that if a raised to power log of b base a, then this is basically equal to b. So from here we can say that e raised to power c equals to root 4. So this equal to 2. So from option we can say that this is equal to 2. So option number 4 is correct. Thank you.
क्लास 6 से 12 से लेके नीट IIT JEE मेंस और एडवांस के लेवल तक 10 मिलियन से ज़्यादा स्टूडेंट्स का भरोसा। आज ही डाउनलोड करें डाउटनेट ऐप या व्हाट्सएप कीजिए अपने डाउट्स 8400 400 400 पर।